Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading, this channeling, this download, this transmission, which is an extremely interesting transmission. I always bring these downloads for you so that the collective can grow and progress. But at the same time, there's lots happening in our world because more and more people are going to awaken between. This is what was given to me, and I think on my Hindi channel also I had mentioned it, that 2024 till 2026 there will be lots and lots of revelations that would be made. But though this collective reading came to me last year, I had not shared it so far because I wanted it to give me some more stuff, and I think now is the time when I feel that I'm ready to share it because now I get the full picture. The full picture is that 2025 is the year of reset. And reset cannot happen just like that. Lots of things change. The influences need to change. The people who are in control, they need to change. The people who are creating certain narratives, they need to change. The rhetorics that have been going around in our world for so long. Mainstream media celebrities from sports, films, politics, all over the world, not just in Hollywood, not just in America, not just in Australia, not just in this country, that country, every country. Like we all know that there's a lot of stuff happening with P. Diddy. He's one of the hip-hop rappers, and he has been grooming a lot of people. He has been doing a lot of trafficking related stuff, a lot of crazy stuff. But the spiritual community, we all always knew something is wrong with these people. I remember I had shared a video about Miley Cyrus, how she is not the victim, and it's poor Liam Hemsworth, her husband, her ex-husband, who is the victim. But look how beautifully they market everything, how the PR is done. She looks like the victim and she's the one singing songs and making money and getting the popularity. And these celebrities, they spread so much lust in the planet. And lust is a really low frequency energy. It burns all your penance. It burns all the power that people have. In fact, when demons do energy exchange, they do it via sexual exchange and blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice can be done in a number of ways, which is the reason why so many animals and innocent children are suffering on this planet. Let me jump right into the collective message. It's a long message actually. Let me start from here. I got it via auto writing, and I think I completely wrote it on October 2nd. Edited on October 2nd. I wrote it before that, half of it. Then October 2nd is the final draft. And last year, I think around the same time, I was told that this world will not have the same type of celebrities. People are going to awaken. Lots and lots of people are going to go downhill. But the interesting things, I'm going to tell you how Satan is going to backstab its own people, because these celebrities were counting on Satan. They were counting on the demons, the devil. They signed the contract with the devil. They thought that devil is going to watch out for them, but it's in the nature of devil to backstab anyone who trusts the devil. These people are going to end up becoming the energy portals now, because they've been behind all the energy harvesting that was going on in the planet. So I'm going to read out and I'm going to explain it to you also. More and more people will awaken by the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025. So by the time this year ends. Now for a lot of people, they think that the year ends in December, right? But no, that's not when the year ends. The new year starts in March. Actually, as per the Vikram Samvat, the actual calendar is the Vikram Samvat calendar. So they will be given, like people will be given, the divine vision to not get hypnotized by the demonic agents, and enough Kali power will be in this planet that's gonna help slay the stubborn demons who don't want to fix or mend their ways. Hit the like button, guys, so that this video reaches as many people as it can. And more like-minded people should be able to get the download. Although I do believe that these are just physical things. If it has to reach out to someone, it will. It will find its way. You can also grab your favorite beverage or something to munch on, because this is, as I said, a bit lengthy. I'm your channeler, Sunamoon, opening the gates of the bridge that helps us to walk on the path of free will. However, let me clarify, I'm just a medium. All credit for the download, channelings, and healing work that I do goes to my masters and source. You can also keep a notebook and pen to jot down any important point that you resonate a lot with. It can help you. So 2025 is going to be the year of further reset. Most probably you will see things changing hugely starting from March and April. Many of you are also healers and contributors, so this reading would be helpful for you to get energized. Many are here to pump energy for the divine realm, so thank you so much for being here. So this transmission is happening under the guidance of my master source, Ram, solar plexus, Beej mantra, also the powerhouse of confidence, and Mother Kali, Goddess Kali. They are our providers and nurturers, protectors. I welcome the benevolent spirit guides, caretakers, and our own spirit team as well, our own ancestors and our own individual spirit teams. Thank you for your presence and for scooping us out in the right time so that we can get the experience which helps us all to learn the lessons, followed by the divine timing of healing and contribution, healing the nasty, toxic, challenging situations. Thank you to all the great souls who are a part of the earth ascension that's happening during the transition from dense Kali Yuga to, which is the material age, to ascending Dwapar, or the age of energy, the ascending Dwapar Yuga that we are in right now. This means that earth is definitely on the way to golden age. No matter which age some of us are born in, we are always here to volunteer to help earth move to the highest vibration. But let me also clarify that just moving to high vibration, all the positive stuff, that's not the only goal of planet earth. Planet earth is a school. It's the place where all the action takes place. It's a very important place for everybody. So Vishnu is the preserver, and Vishnu is taking care of, Vishnu and Lakshmi, they are taking care of lots and lots of matters on planet earth. So the volunteers, they're basically assisting Vishnu and Lakshmi. So they also have important aspects of the DNA. Otherwise, how will they do it? Now, as per this video, Satan is going to betray its own demonic agents. There's a very small window that remains open before they will all run helter-skelter to underground, which is Patal Lok, in order to save themselves. So as I was saying, even in India, there's going to be a big change. All the celebrities, the people have been worshipping celebrities blindly. Celebrities are committing crimes. They have been doing so. They live a horrible, tamasic, satanic lifestyle, yet people love them. They're all full of ego, yet people love them. They are sharing lust, yet people love them. They're crazy for money, fame. I mean, they can stoop to any level for that, yet people love them. People have been giving them their love, loyalty, without realizing that they're just doing the same mistakes. They're copying them. Those celebrities, some of them are very knowledgeable. They know how to manipulate energy. They have been manipulating a lot of people. There are also people, famous people, celebrities, good people who are working under the divine principles. They may not be that famous or that fancy, or they're not constantly trying to be relevant. They're just doing their own work. But they are going to be safe from all of this. So, amongst you all, it is possible that some demonic agents might also be watching this collective download amongst us all who's watching this, because they are also contemplating on surrendering to divine. They might have realized their mistake of choosing the wrong side, and they still have a bit of humanity, and them too, I would say the intention should not be just to save themselves in the nick of time, but they should also focus on exorcising the demons, feeling sorry, seeking forgiveness with an honest heart. That's really important. Otherwise, there's no hope for them. The narcissistic beasts within them should seek forgiveness from the great master to help them release their sins. This can only happen when they realize that Satan and his agents cannot give them love or happiness. Rather, their job is to only fool people and steal their precious energy. So fasten up your seatbelts, there's more coming your way. Just the way there are false teachers and guides, there are also lifestyles that can give the illusion of comfort, wealth, and success. But it's not really comfortable, it's not really true wealth, it's not abundance, it's not real success. It's a dark, dark hole. It's a hell hole. Okay? So there are people who can recognize the difference between the divine path and the demonic path. There are some people who actually choose the demonic path because that's what they want to do in life. So, divine beings follow their intuition better. But there are also some who cannot. So, divine people are also working, right? They're doing inner work. They're also not perfect. I'm not saying now that we are spiritual, we are perfect. We also have sinned a lot. We've also made a lot of mistakes, which is why we're all in it in a way together. But definitely, we're going to watch some people go down the drain like in the hellhole. Now let's understand this collective. What is it trying to say? Human beings can pump energy for both the demons as well as divine. This is the very reason why human beings are so important. Why human beings are such an important, most loved creation of Source. Willingly and in their pure essence, human beings don't and they won't want to pump energy for the demons. So they are programmed and they're conditioned to do so. They are trained in a way, groomed in a way. So the demons, the demonic agents, they create a false but very strong illusion that people end up believing. People think that this is true, this is the right path, this is success, this is growth, this is progress, blah, blah, blah. Now, the demons harvest their energy via slavery. This is an important point to understand, while the divines work on the principles of growth, nurturing, planting ideas of love, and raising everybody's frequency. The switching is your choice, anybody's choice. What does the human being choose? That's given to human being, like it's on their free will. They can choose to pump energy for demons and live their life and be like them, and they can choose to be on the divine path. And it's not easy to be successful even on the demonic path. That also needs sacrifice and time and attention and whole lot of such things. Hello people, so this is the continuation of the transmission, the download. And since I did the first part yesterday, there's a change of clothes and I'm doing the second part now. So what does the human being choose? That's completely up to the human being. That's purely free will, and they also have to work hard in both the departments, whether people choose the tamasic lifestyle, there also you have to work hard, and there also you have to do a lot of sacrifices. You have to prove it even to the devil that you deserve to get all of the things that the devil wants to give to you. And that's why devil needs its own sort of, their own type of sacrifices and loyalty and all of that. So in the West, in English language, the demon lord is called Satan. Some people also call him Lucifer. But in India, this energy physically manifested as Ravan, who was the most powerful demon lord. He was very good in creating systems. He was very good in creating machinery. People cannot think about it even now. Ravan was really good with knowledge, with technology, and creating setups, machineries, creating systems which would be really helpful for pumping energy for the demonic world, the demons. And he was very loyal to that mission, but he always knew, because he knew about all the curses as well, he always knew the predictions that were made in time, they would come true. He knew that he would be killed at the hands of Vishnu, Narayan, who would be born as Sri Ram in Treta. Every Treta, Lord Sri Ram is born, every descending Treta. Descending Treta and ascending Treta are different from each other. Similarly, descending Dwapar and ascending Dwapar is also different. So Mahabharat happened in descending Dwapar. Shri Krishna was on planet Earth during descending Dwapar. And now all of us, we are in the ascending times. This is when the women power becomes strong. Even if you look at Hollywood, whatever is happening, it's happening because of a woman decided to go against a monster. She decided to fight against him, and then suddenly, you see other people also getting inspired. So women power becomes strong. Children, that childlike energy becomes strong. People are more protective towards children. And also the energy of true revolutionaries, true masters, honest people, good people, godly people. I won't say good over here, good and bad is a perception, but godly people, divine people, all of their energy basically increases, starts to increase now. And this is the transition phase. So this is the most important time. This is where you get that switch on, that go ahead, and that process of pumping energy in the right direction that starts right now. How are these celebrities connected with the people who are in ascension journey, or how is the whole reset going to take place? Is because a lot of mainstream media celebrities, be it sports, be it films, be it politics, be it music industry, all these people, who are not in the divine order, not in the divine path, not surrendered to source, they're not living godly life, they need to exchange energy, they need to harvest energy. Energy harvestation is like their main business. So they are not doing it for money. They've got no dearth of money. They create this machinery. They've created this whole PR and marketing setup where, they know who is going to be famous, who's going to be there, who's not going to be there, who's going to get clones. Somebody, is talking a lot. Somebody is becoming too nice and they're part of that system. They're going to speak out of the line, and let's just replace this person with a clone. Or some of them just pretend that, I am a godly person, I do this, I do that, I want to protect my children, I want to protect your children, but their lifestyle completely is against whatever they speak. So all these names are popping out now. P. Diddy, Kanye West. It started with Jeffrey Epstein's name coming out, and then his arrest, and then he unalived himself, and all of those things. It's been very interesting to watch all this, how these powerful people are losing their power, because they have now started pumping energy for Satan. They don't know when it happened, because Satan doesn't want these people anymore. Satan has done a lot of jobs and chores, and everybody knows that at a certain point in time you cannot do certain things. It is divine timing. Because the yuga changes, because the cycle changes, the demonic agents cannot roam around that freely on planet Earth. Their numbers are going to go down. And all these celebrities who blindly, for money, fame, for this, that, all these materialistic things, they blindly did things. And now they're all going to get punished because of that. That's definitely going to happen. Who is going to save them? Nobody can save them. And let me tell you, it was actually India where Ravan had created the first city of illusion. It's called Maya Nagari. So the names now you hear, Hollywood, Bollywood, this, that, these came much later when Illuminati name also started popping up. So it was Ravan who said that, I'm gonna die and I'm gonna create this sin city, this sort of a frequency. So it's not really a physical location because it exists in every country. Every country has its own mainstream media, you can say factory. These are basically factories, where they create products. So some of these celebrities are nothing but just distractions, and they are required because these people are going to get the energy from others. People should remain distracted, watching all the stupid singing and dancing, all the drama. And in Ramayana also there's a conversation where Bharat goes to Shri Ram, meet him in the forest and convince him to become the king. And Shri Ram is like, first of all, you tell me, how did you even land up here? How did you even come to this place? Did you watch too much entertainment? Did you watch too many, natak is the word, or did you waste your time in all these distractive activities? So along with all the other things that Shri Ram questioned Bharat about, he also questioned about these things, which made me think that we all literally put so much time in watching mindless content. I mean, yes, people in ascension, we are more aware, but I see it around me. People are watching mindless content, and if you ask them, how is this entertaining? You question them, how is this entertaining? How is this good for your mind? They say, oh, you don't need to carry your mind. Just watch it like it's just a movie. It's just a show. It's not going to have any impact on you. It always has impact on people. Kids especially. So you watch all these music videos where these women are flaunting their asses and their, breast and body parts, and they're dancing in such vulgar moves they do. One is you dance, you do good moves, you are happy. I mean, they can turn anything into vulgar piece. You can enjoy art, you can enjoy culture, you can enjoy knowledge, but some people converted into a lustful, vulgar, cheap activity and call it entertainment, and then use it to hypnotize the minds of others and also drag other people in their hellhole by creating marketing and PR systems where they make kids, youngsters, all the vulnerable people that, look, this is success. You dance like this lady here, this pop artist. Look at the clothes she's wearing, look at all the Botox she's done. She has got a fake ass, literally. They got fake asses, fake bodies. You become like her, you're gonna be a successful person. I read this all the time. Even in India, we have these girls. Again, I don't have a problem. You wear short clothes, you wear nice clothes, you wear whatever type of clothes you want to wear, whatever type of makeup you want to do. But there's always a thin line. We all know there's a very thin line, It's literally as thin as the onion peel. The onion peel is very thin, right? That's the difference between true spirituality and ego-based nonsense. So if a person is acting in these bizarre ways to get attention, you look at the comments, they can use abusive words, foul language, they can use all these sexually perverted ways of dressing up, or just acting in public, or just trying to inspire people, influencing people. You see all the people who've written the comments below. They're like, oh wow, so proud to see this person's success. Oh, I've been watching their journey. Now it's so great to see that they're going for all these interviews. I mean, I don't understand why so many people even invite them for interviews. What are they going to talk about? They talk about all sorts of nonsense things, that make no sense at all. But people are so fascinated by their lives. Some people are so fascinated by them. Some people are going, wow, this is programming. This needs to go away, and that's why the great reset is going to happen starting next year, and we can see that the changes are already happening. Even in India, famous celebrities, superstars, so-called superstars, it's their own system. They have their own mafia that does all these things. They have their own award shows. They have their own TV channels. I mean, it's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. We both praise each other in public. We both give each other trophies. Why are you giving these trophies? Best actor, best singer, this trophy, that trophy. This is a whole setup that they've created to distract people, to distract youth, to distract common people, and they just blindly want them to follow all this charade, facade, the illusion of success, the illusion of fame, the illusion of love. It's all gonna be low frequency nonsense, the illusion of joy via drugs. Hypnotize, convince, and lure people into the dark world by offering them baits and showing them false image, what true success can look like. And this has been going on for almost now thousands of years. The only thing is, in descending Treta, you don't have that much place, you don't have that much leeway. By the time descending Dwapar comes, yes, demonic activities increase a bit more. By the time Kali Yuga comes, material age comes, the demonic activity is the thing. And they said, there was a prediction when I was really young, I got this prediction that these people, these false idols, do the best in dark age. But as soon as dark age, the core dark age is over, they lose their power. So this city of illusion is present everywhere in all walks of life, be it politics, be it even normal places like a hospital, a school, a government office, police department. It's not a physical location, it's a frequency, and that frequency creates a vibration. In that vibratory periphery, you have all these activities that are happening, which basically lure and attract people into the hellhole. More the merrier for them. The worst is the porn industry, and if you look at the Instagram, you look at all these places, these porn stars or semi-porn stars, they've got lots of Instagram followers, they've got lots of YouTube subscribers. Who are following them? You have to think. People have no shame following them. People actually find it very cool to follow them, and they also live like prince and princesses. They live like they've done some really great achievement. It is also said, as per the Shastra, even my master said this, that some people are born to be famous, but it should be God who decides that. And if God chooses some people for, being that voice, then they also need to be very careful of how to use that voice and where to use that voice. But these celebrities, they don't care about that. They just want to massage their ego. They want to massage their physical identity, whatever, is there physically. And that's why they're so attached to the physical. That's why they need the physical stuff. They cannot live without the physical stuff. They don't have a soul. When you say they've sold their soul to the devil, it means they got no soul anymore. Now all the things they're going to do, these things are done by people without a soul. They're not humans anymore. So this mass hypnosis, the foundational theme revolves around lust, violence, misuse of power, fame, false materialism. Lust is indeed, as I said in first half also, beginning half also, is a low vibration energy. But why is it low vibrational? There has to be a reason behind it, because there's guilt and shame attached to it, and guilt and shame is the lowest. Okay, and apathy, fear along with it. So people are constantly trapped in the feelings of guilt, shame, apathy, and fear. And people like Sean Diddy, Sean Combs, these people whose names are popping up now, more names will come up. Many more names will come up now. Many more people are going to be in this huge racket, and this is not just Hollywood. This will happen literally everywhere, because people are influenced, so influenced, they're influenced by this, they're influenced by that. People are going to wake up. Even in India, we are seeing that there are things happening in the celebrity world. More and more things will happen, more and more and more. It all started in 2020 when a Bollywood celebrity died. It was a suicide, reported as a suicide, but there were a lot of other elements around it. He was a psychiatric patient. He was visiting 3 different psychiatrists, and he had bipolarity, insomnia, and he had claustrophobia. And despite all of this, there's a lot of pressure on celebrities or on models or actors to look a certain way. That itself is a mental disorder. Why can't you be natural? Why do you have to have 6-pack abs or 8-pack abs? I don't think even having 6-pack abs is natural. Not everyone has it. Not everyone's supposed to have 6-pack abs, right? But people are working out in the gym. Now, look at the atmosphere of the gym. It's all air conditioning. It's all like people coming in at odd hours. Exercise also should be done in a certain time frame. So all these small to big activities, like going to the gym, working out in the gym, can look like a normal activity, but what you wear over there, what time you're going over there, what are the facilities that are being provided, the reason why you want to look a certain way or certain shape you want to have, certain weight you want to have, it's all connected to the mainstream media programming that's actually trying to tell you that if you look this way or you act this way or if you are this type of a person, you are much more acceptable in the society, in the world. And this is what needs to change. I mean, it has to be about health and fitness, and has to be about morality, it has to be about ascension, it has to be about growth. There have to be valid reasons for what you're doing, not invalid reasons. So yeah, demonic agents offer shortcuts to innocent minds to attain these things in exchange of people selling their souls. Another important point of this download is that to sustain the superficial sense of importance, humans consume chemical intoxicants and eat really bad junk food. They hang out with enablers, the narcissistic enablers, also known as the flying monkeys. Throughout the day, the enablers provide external verbal and physical affirmations and false sense of them being successful. And these enablers can also be online. They can be everywhere. You're just looking for people, you look at them, oh, if this person is living this kind of lifestyle and they got so much love and adulation, they got it all going for them, then why can't I do it too? So they create these small and big idols everywhere. It's a system, it's a system. Once you get out of it, you really get out of it. You can see it. You're so aware, you're so hyper aware, you know the difference between real and fake. The cost of success is very high, is their energy. Many of these powerful people who have been selling their soul to the devil, they're also participating in activities that are so pathetic. But they're doing it. Because if you're not going to do it, we're not going to make you famous. You're not going to do it, we're not going to make you rich. You're not going to do it, you're not going to get this, you're not going to get that. You won the award? Okay, you do this. So these really inhuman activities, and inhumanity is not just going and abusing someone physically. Inhumanity is also when you put yourself in situations, when people put their selves in situations where they're not acting like humans. And even animals don't act like that. Animals don't perform orgies. Animals don't lie. They don't steal. They don't have a reward system to massage people's ego. They are simple divine beings. So these things are not being done by animals. These are being done by pishach, demons, pishach, vampires. These are the type of people who do these activities. Humans and animals don't do these things. Many a times the parents are also enablers. This is an important point too. These parents who are so blind, so stupid, I would say, they train their kids, they start training their kids from a young age. Now we see in India also there are kids who are dancing on item songs. They're dancing on songs which are very adult and very sexual in nature, and it's happening in the West, it's happening in the East, it's happening in different parts of the world, where these parents are the coaches, they are managers of their children. They take children to these beauty contests, they take children for reality show auditions, they take these kids to all these different avenues and platforms, and they are just ruining the child's life. Why? Because the parents didn't get it. So, okay, let me make my child get it. There's a lot of stuff happening in the dark world, dark web world also, where children are exploited. And literally all of this is child exploitation. And it's very simple. Why do they exploit children? Why do they target children? Because children are going to grow up into the next generation. Very simple logic for them. So to corrupt a generation, they need to focus on the children. Let's corrupt the kids. Let's corrupt the parents' mindset. Let's make them so material and so stupid and so distracted and so blind. They themselves are going to do it. We're going to create the reward system. We're going to create the money system in such a way that money also becomes not a resource. People are not earning money. So many people are not earning money because it's a resource, because you need to buy stuff and you need to get things done. You need to do this, do that, and you need it. No, they are earning it because it's become an ego thing now. How much money does a person have? It's going to make them look bigger and better in the society. So this also needs to be reset. Now, few of these celebrities remain relevant till old age, and some of them don't. Some of them just fade away and they never speak about it. Actually, they should come forward and say that, yeah, I did these things when I was a kid, or I was very young, I was in my 20s or 30s. I thought this is the life, this is it, this is the life I should live. But now that I'm old, now I'm 50, 60, I realize that this is not the good thing to do. Nobody does that. They are also part of machinery because they still need the validation. I've seen these really old Bollywood actors in India. They still want to be cast in movies. They still want that fame. That greed for fame is still not gone from their system. So it's like a programming that goes on till you die, literally. It doesn't leave you. So, famous people who walk on evil's path accept job offers to corrupt the minds of millions of people via content, advertisement, and the lifestyle they live. They influence young and vulnerable minds to turn them into energy pools that can be harvested by the demonic world. They drop one word here and one word there, and in between, sometimes they talk about God and how Lord saved them. In fact, I've seen a lot of them, coming to award shows and saying, hey, thank you, God, thank you, God. God is not telling you to show your vulgar body movements to millions of people. God is not telling you to become a porn star. God is not telling you to become so evil. Why thank God? Because they actually feel that, oh, all this amazing stuff that I have, which is not really amazing, is given to me by God. It's not given to you by God. You chose to be like that and you are doing evil things. So a lot of people are doing evil things. So when I say you, I mean it's for them. Anyway, so in between, these celebrities perform small acts of kindness very publicly, again with PR, with marketing, and plus they also perform 20 other evil acts in disguise, sometimes also openly. Some of the stuff is literally out there in open. So people who follow them, literally, I have seen this, some of these people who follow them and worship these so-called false idol celebrities, they call them real, and the real spiritual people, Real spiritual people who are doing good stuff, who are telling you, don't drink alcohol, don't smoke, don't have casual relationships, live a godly life, eat vegetarian food. They look at them and they say, oh, you are a scammer, why are you charging a fee, why do you have money? But they don't ask these questions to these false celebrities to whom they themselves pump in money and all the good things, all the fancy stuff they have, which they don't even need. They're just organized hoarders. So people are like calling out the good people, the godly people, the actual saintly people, actual people who are doing some good stuff, some cleaning up. They're against them. They question them. They're like, why are you doing this, why are you doing that? But they're okay with these people who are doing literally everything bad and everything wrong and everything evil right in front of your eyes. Now you see all these concerts where they do all these crazy black magic rituals. They're doing it on stage. They're doing it in front of millions of people. And still those millions of people go to their concerts. They watch their concerts. They're seeing, they're casting a spell right on stage, inviting demons into that system to harvest whose energy? Of course, the energy of all the people who are, the millions of people who are watching. I don't know, there are millions or thousands, but they're doing all of that in plain sight, in open spaces, in front of everyone. It's being recorded, but they don't have a problem. They're so hypnotized. The audiences, the people who consume these people's content and their presence, they don't mind it. They don't see anything wrong with it. They are all worshipping them blindly. Despite the open display of bad habits and addictions and drugs and alcohol and killing innocent animals for fashion, for bags and purses and whatnot. Many celebrities are cold narcissists who never see anything wrong in what they do and know some good old tricks. The blind followers, bots, and sleeping human generators continue to give them energy till the time they can't harness energy anymore. And that's why there are so many people who are unaliving them. There are so many depression cases. There are so many people who want to be like them, but even if they try their best, they can't be like them. And if somebody does become like them or start living a bit of their lifestyle, they're still very unhappy. They still are in pain. I mean, you can't have 20 Kylie Jenners, 20 Khloe Kardashians. There can be only one. All the rest, 200 million people who follow her, they just want to be like her. Or they just believe that whatever she's doing is great, whatever she's doing is amazing. Now the things are going to change because even the demonic agents will realize their blunders and mistakes, because Satan is about to betray them all, and Satan's way of creating a big pool of energy for himself alone is to eventually backstab its own people and just leave, just vanish. It would still be an entourage of people, but only certain type of people would continue to be a part of that group which gets protection, or which are going to be like volunteering for them, for the agents, the top demonic agents. The rest who are going to get reprimanded would realize that they are just a sort of sacrifice. They're just getting sacrificed by the very entity they worshipped, idolized, wanted to please. So all these famous people who chose shortcuts are going to lose everything. Now there is some noise happening outside, so that's my sign. I'm gonna stop right here. This is where part 1 ends, and I will see you in the part 2 of the same video. For personal sessions, you can check out the description box. It has all the details, and you can write to me. You can book a session, or you can book a therapy via PayPal if you are from any other part of the world. But if you're from India, then you need to get my details. So yeah, I'm out now. I'll be back soon. One love, peace out, and Victor Dura. See you.